Week Nation, what's going on? Sharc Gaming here, back with another video, and in today's video there isn't any 102 rated Alphonso Davies as yet, but this pack is here. This is the Brasilia, I don't know what it means, pack, you get me? It's just a team, it's just a pack with a bag of Brazilian players. And even though most of you guys are anticipating icon moment players, this pack is actually very good because it has a lot of hidden gems or a lot of players that are just as good as base cards or even decently not as good as icon moment players, not as good as legendary players, but their stats actually show that they're very good players. So if you decide to open this pack, you won't regret it. Now let's look at the type of players that are inside of the pack. Bam, we're gonna open this pack really quick. So we're looking at the pack. The first player, the highest rated player I believe, is Hulk. Hulk is actually a target man. He is not a right wing forward. He is actually a target man, so you can play him at center forward. He would be very effective there. I get a right wing forward. He would play as a no play style, so he would play similarly to how a whole player would play there, because whole players can't play left wing and right wing, but if you put them in that position, they will just make runs when they want to make runs and sit deep when they want to sit deep. It's not a set playing style that they have, which is quite understandable. So that is a very good addition. The only problem that I have with him is that he's not that tall. He's 180 centimeters. I'm not sure what his heading is, like his full heading, but he does have some good he does have some good traits. I was about to say traits. He has very good skills. He has long range drive. He has dipping shot. He has acrobatic finishing. He has pinpoint crossing. So he can add to everything. But as I say, he's a target man. The next important player is a prolific winger called Bruno Henrique. If anybody had him in PES 21 and PES 20, you would know who this guy is. Trust me, this guy's featured cards over the years have been very good, and if you get him, trust me, you won't regret it. He plays just like Ansu Fati, just like Neymar, just like Rashford, just like Cristiano Ronaldo off of the left, just like Asian Persuasion, Mr. Domination, K Miura. It's just that he's not them. He's not as skilled as them, but he does play excellently there. And he can also play left back for some strange reason. Even though you don't see it here, I have a friend who plays him at left back and he's very good. I don't know how he plays him at left back, but he plays him at left back and he plays excellently. So I think if I get Bruno Henrique, I'd use him in my 3-2-2-3 formation and I'd add him to the little series that we have going on. Moving on, we have some other players now. We have this right back. He's an offensive fullback or a fullback finisher, I believe. Let me check it. I think he's either offensive fullback or a fullback finisher. He's an offensive fullback. Not that, to be honest, I don't really want any wing backs. I don't want any players, but I could use him. I guess I could use him in there as right mid forward over as a right midfielder in my 3-2-2-3 formation over Ahmad, or when Ahmad is off form, I could play him because he does have pinpoint crossing. This is a box to box. Eden Nelson. I don't really want any box to box players. Another they think this is the fullback finisher now. Either that or is an offensive fullback finisher, and he has double touch and pinpoint crossing. That's all you really need, because you don't really need him to defend, no offense. He's a defensive goalkeeper. I already check all the stats, not that amazing. Check would obviously be better, but check would never. Left back, think he's another offensive fullback as well, and he can also play, is this left mid? Yeah, he can play left midfield. And he has long range shooting, pinpoint crossing, doesn't have marking, and doesn't have, oh, he has interception. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. And he has the early crosses trait. He's a goal poacher. I'm not going to say that he's very good, but at the end of the day, if you get him, he won't be a loss. You could use him as a backup striker. You can use him as a sub. He'd be very decently. I won't even complain about it. Obviously, I don't want him. And then it's another, Ederson is another box to box. Not that amazing in my opinion. This left wing now, Mikhail. Very decent, but he's very short. But that means his center of gravity is very good. He's not going to win any headers, but he can definitely dribble through this field. That's what you really want him for. Now, last but not least, there's a build-up play center back called Joe Victor. Yeah, can't really pronounce his name, but let's just hope that I pronounce it as properly as possible. So he's very decent, not really comparing anything. 187 centimeters tall, 22 in the game. His stats are very good. He's just like Delete. Surprisingly, he's just like Delete. He's just like Alaba. He's just like any other youngster. Alaba is not a youngster. Any other youngster that you have in the game. Arejo, Batman's not a youngster actually, but Arejo is a youngster. There's some other youngsters that I always have, man. Flipping hell, who's the other youngster, man, that I got in that Player of the Week pack from back in the day during summer? Arejo, and is it Militao? I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm gonna open this pack. So who I want, I'd like Hulk, I'd like Bruno Henrique. I wouldn't mind this right back. So it's Fagner. And that's about it. I don't want anybody else from the pack, but if I get anybody, I will use them. I might make a review, or I might just add the gameplay. You never really know. Let's see what happens now. Alright. Opening the pack. Come on, give me Hulk. Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting that my thing is glitching. So if it lags, don't blame me. You get me? And as I said, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the 102 Alphonso Davies is coming on Sunday. So just stay tuned for that. This looks like Bruno Henrique. Is this a right foot that I see? It looks like Bruno Henrique. It looks like Bruno Henrique. So it looks like we get Bruno Henrique on our first try. Woo-hoo-hoo, let me look at it. Bruno Henrique, let's go. 1% familiar. I'm definitely gonna have to drill him into this formation because I really want to see what he could do in this formation. Yeah, so I get Bruno for Henrique. I also need to max out his card because I don't have that many trainers. So I guess I need to go into tour and see what I can do about tour. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's go again. Come on, come on. No repeats. No repeats. No repeats. No repeats. No repeats. No repeats. This is Hulk. It has to be Hulk. I'm telling you, it's Hulk. Nah, fam. Come on. It has to be Hulk. Come on, man. It has to be Hulk. No, it's not Hulk. Flipping hell, it's not Hulk. I don't think it's Hulk. I don't. The face isn't there, so it can't be Hulk. It's Guilherme Arana, the left back. This is not the fullback finisher though. This is the offensive fullback, innit? The offensive fullback. Offensive fullback. All right, I'll keep him. It's not the end of the world. I thought I got Hulk a while ago because I saw the jersey. Clearly, I didn't get Hulk, but it's cool. Come on. No repeats. No repeats. No repeats. Come on. No repeats. No repeats. No repeats. No repeats. Come on, just no repeats. No repeats. No repeats. Please don't be. As long as it's not Bruno Henrique, we're good. Alright, it's not Bruno Henrique. It can't be Bruno Henrique. It's impossible to be Bruno Henrique. And it's not Bruno Henrique. We didn't get any repeats and we good. Konami really needs to work on these faces though. They really need to work on these faces. So we got the goal poacher. I will try him out because he's a goal poacher. So I'm assuming that he can play. Crap, I didn't mean to remove the lock. I'm assuming that he can play second striker because if he can play second striker then that'd be good. Okay, so I'm going to train the second striker on him. You know, position boost, whatever, whatever. And then I'm going to put him in the 3-2-2-3 formation. I'm going to play these players in my 3-2-2-3 formation to see what they can do. You get me? Because I believe that all my players are decent. And as I said, the 102 Alphonso Davies, save up your coins for that. That pack is coming on Sunday and it will last until next week Sunday. So it's coming New Year's Eve and it's going to last until New Year's 6th or New Year's. You get me? So that is that on that. That's what Konami wants to say. I'm very excited to see that 102 card. I'm going to play my left mid. I'm not going to play my left back. I'm going to play my left mid. I just want him to put bare speed. Imagine him up front with Rashford. Oh my god. Anyway, that's enough dreaming for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know what I'm saying? I surely enjoyed opening this pack. I wanted Hulk, but I didn't get Hulk. But you know, that's the thing with featured cards. Most of the packs, you can only open them 3 times. And sometimes you don't get your players that you want. And sometimes you get a lot of repeats. Like the time that I got duplicate Maguire's, duplicate Batman's, duplicate this, duplicate that. Konami's just absolute trash. But we have to make the best out of our situation. So I hope you guys are staying safe from the COVID. I'm out.